Hello all, Seriously is here, back for some more of the Planet Crafter. We're still on Aqualis, Aqualis, and here is our Megadome for Aqualis. What we got going on in here? I even got a fireplace. Now, something I'm going to point out right away, and you might notice as well if you compare it to the old Humble video, is everything is sunk down a little bit lower into the floor here on Aqualis than it was on Humble. And I'm thinking what the reason for that is. Do I have any iron? Oh, good, yeah. Is that the invisible grid you can't see where you move this up and down, and there's one snap point up, one snap point down. That's not the same on every planet, or the other alternative is that the snap point for these style rooms does not match the snap point for these style rooms, or it's different on different planets. At any rate, the end consequence is that things sink lower into the floor in the Megadome on Aqualis, but it still works. The same process works fine. These actually placed on the floor, they sunk way too low into the floor, and they place in here just fine. I mean, a little bit tricky to get right up against the wall. Had to glitch these to get them that close, but, and you can't rotate these, that's the issue. You can't do a partial rotation on fish tanks, unfortunately. The other thing that I added was a biodome. A T2, I believe, for the tree bark. T2? Where are you guys? There we are. T2 biodome, yeah. So we're producing that stuff here now, but I think we're almost done with the production of stuff. If we look at the map, super useful on this planet. Because the map is so flat, it's a little bit hard to get your bearings if you don't put giant breadfruit trees up at your base. Or, very smartly, perhaps use teleporters, or maybe even beacons to mark stuff. But if you don't want to do that, you can use the map. Anyway, we are producing silkworms, we're producing common larvae, yeah. I don't know if yes, we are getting phosphorus, yes. Rare larvae, we are not getting uncommon because we can turn silkworms into that. I think, oh, that's where we're getting the phosphorus, right there, right near base. I think we're gonna keep shipping phosphorus. We have one shipping to Humble and one shipping to Prime right now, exchange shuttles. I think we're going to set up a couple more exchange shuttles today to go to Prime, and I would like to think about what we want to do. Silkworms might be a good one. Silkworms, bioplastic, and the 2 larvae. I know that just before we left, we set up the ecosystem farm. So we have an ecosystem farm producing all sorts of larvae, including silkworms, but it's very random. These are specific, and we're going to be setting up a farm to be demanding these things to be broken down, specifically common and rare larvae, because we can craft those, and they make useful stuff, like mutagens and things. So we want those to be delivered to our base on Prime to get that going on. And bioplastic, why not? Sulfur we can mine on Prime, we don't need to ship that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 things. Now the problem is that here on this planet I only have 3 of these rods. And the recipe does call for uranium rods. I've even looked through my regular rocks and combined. I had 2, and I made the 3rd one. I'm on the wrong side of the building. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I am very, very close. I think we are 1 uranium Yeah, we are 1 uranium away from a 4th. We could go out looting, but let's just try to fit these 3 in first of all, anywhere we can. Along this edge might be nice if... Oh, hello. Woohoo! If we can make it work. Yeah, I want that to go that way, and yeah. Perfecto. Does that snap beside it nicely? It does. And if we're gonna get 4 of these, that would be nice. So I'm gonna rotate that and go there. Okay, you can't. I thought I would be able to snap those stairs in because that's fine. The only thing I want to check... Oh, you know what? We're not going to need... these. Oh, right. They are full, but I do want to remember to take them out when we leave. Here's our 2 ones shipping. That's the Humble coming back 74 seconds, heading to Prime in 274 seconds. These are going to be much longer shipments if we steal all of these. Maybe we won't. I don't know that we need them on Prime. I think we still have a huge collection on Prime, and you know what? On Prime, we can go get more with a portal. So I just want to see. Obviously, it's not affecting them now, but is it now? Yes. You can tell by the radar dishes up top. There's 3 radar dishes. All are green. So pick up, put down. I don't know why these ones don't update. Most of the other fuses do update when you build new items in range of the machine optimizers. Trade fuses don't. So you've always either got to reload the game. I think that might work too, but I don't test that one out for that. I just pick them up, put them down. Come on, water, get in my belly. There we go. Good enough. So, what we want to do here on each of these is set it to Prime, first of all. And we want to go here, and we want to go to Demand. Since we only get 3, we got to pick and choose. I think I want to start with bioplastic. We're not going to turn this on, not yet. We don't have anywhere that is ready to pick those up yet on Prime is the issue. So we need to go build depots. What are those called again? I know depot's the right term. Planetary Delivery Depot. See, I think that's the confusion for most people here, is that delivery depot. This is a reception depot. I mean, it's for deliveries, yeah, but it's a little bit odd naming. And the issue is they cost trade rocket multiplier fuses. So we're going to need 1 of these for each resource we want to send back. Pick Prime. Not here. We're going to choose. Shush. What do we need? Food? Okay. We are going to choose silkworms here. And then I think rare larvae. Oh, and I just had a thought. We don't need all the other ones we've got going on. Oh, yeah, I'm on the wrong. There we go. These 2 are doing phosphorus, but this one and this one are not currently occupied with stuff and things. So we could demand common larva here. And are you set to Prime? You are set to Prime, and you are not set to enabled. Good. So that will all fill up. Alright, one more thing. We looked at it. You might have seen it, but I did get the farms in here, and we need to eat, so gobble gobble. let's have some wheat. Did I not put the seeds in? Uh-oh, that was silly of me. We are missing... Oh, they're over here. We have an extra. Well, we have extra seeds. Chocolate? Should we put some chocolate in? Because we're making all the other stuff here, right? Beans. Eggplant. Squash. Mushroom. Wheat. Yeah, alright. Chocolate it is. Well, cocoa. Good enough. Now... Yeah, I do wish this was a little bit, I don't know, more dramatic. The shadow side is very interesting though. I like the shadow side on this version of the planet displayer more than I do planet viewer, more than I do the other planets. But I don't know. I thought it would be bigger. I don't know why. Okay, another thing. No, we don't need to do that for Prime. We've got all the food going on Prime as well. We can upgrade to the tier 2 food growers there, and we should, but we got to get there to do that. So we're going to get going shortly. Double check our shuttle here. We are bringing home good stuff. I still can't remember why I have these in my inventory. Do I plan on bringing them home with me? I don't remember. Go in there, and I saw those in here. Yeah, I want to see something, just clear up a bit of space too. Alright, I don't think I got spots for these, but let's find out. Drones probably would have been putting that away. And that's what I wanted to do, actually. So, yoink, yoink. There was 6 foods, right? I do not think we have the super alloy for this. Oh, maybe. Ooh, nope, we're 1 short. Darn. Yeah, T3 and T2. Very, very good. And that was from the common? That was from the common. I can't wait to see what the rare gives us. I mean, I can just look. Right here. Phytoplankton as well, is the other thing. But we get T4 and T, which are great because we can break those down into T3 and regular mutagen, and we can break T3 down into all of these things. We can break bacteria samples down into water and algae. Very, very good for automation of things. Is rare and common larva production. I never thought of it, and I did now, thanks to T2 ore crushers, mostly, actually, but also the farming of specific things, like them directly right off the map on this planet, and the ability to depot them. So I'm glad we're getting that set up today before we go. But let's go put in... doesn't matter where, actually. Let's put them in upstairs for now. Yeah. Yeah, I will use. I just thinking maybe we want to put them in a smaller container, something that is more like appropriate, like a fridge or something, because we have those, but that costs us materials that are actually harder to get than these, even though these are worth more materials. So I'm just going to use these. Oh, I did not have enough. That's right, I forgot. That already got put away, I bet. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. I don't know if those are perfectly lined up or not, but it doesn't matter. We are going to demand beans. Oh, of course, caps lock. Thank you, caps lock. We should also check downstairs. I think I'm demanding honey downstairs already, but we gotta demand that as well. Squash. No, I don't want to name yet. Thank you. Plant. Thank you. So the drones should take care of that from our farms and from our inventory downstairs where... Oh, yeah. I need to drink. I thought I went outside and did that already, actually. There we go. It just squawked at me and I went outside and did nothing. I did the demand. I did the demand. Demand for wheat. Chalk. Ew, I wouldn't want to eat chalk. Well, you know what? A lot of candy's made out of chalk, basically. Or at least you can draw on the ground with it. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. Now that that's set up, we can, if we ever need to, start demanding food from this place too. Don't think we do. We don't even have whatchamahoozises. Oh wait, do I? Did I move those in there too? I think I did actually, now that I'm thinking about it. No. I could have sworn I did though. Oh, you know what? I know where they are. I know where they are. And before you ask what the heck I'm talking about, let's just go take a peek. Ta-da! The machine optimizers. With our growth multiplier fuses. So all of those crops in there. By the way, the Megadome is about the size. Just no, you know, it does get a bit big. It does get a lot bigger actually, but I was having problems getting it to show up from one side to the other to affect all the farm crops. I don't know why. Very, very cool color storms here, especially with our redwood trees. Okay, so still can't figure out. Wait, maybe we'll take a peek at stuffing things in here. What costs? Fusion energy cells. But I would need 4 of them on me that I want to build here. Because I'm thinking, pretty sure that I just want to take these home to Prime. But I don't know why, because I'm making them on Prime. Oh, maybe it's to make some of these. No, not large explosives. I do know that they're required in shuttles, in travel rockets. That's true. Maybe I'm just thinking of travel rockets. I already have a platform built there. Yeah, you know what? I think we're just going to take them. We can bring a whole inventory of stuff and things with us. Tree bark. I don't know if I'm collecting that anywhere, but we don't really need to be. Oh, why aren't you guys going? Our drones are busy, I guess. You know what? It's very close by. We'll help them out. It can't possibly be full already. Okay, see? Oh yeah, look at them go. Look at them go. They're filling up our shuttles. That's why they're so busy. These things were overflowing the harvesting robots. So there was, what's the slot count? 25? 25 things on each of them for them to bring. We only have 2. That one we didn't demand anything yet. That one's almost done. That one's almost done. Okay, so I think what we gotta do is these. Yeah, you know what? I had cosmic quartz on me too. It was just the trade rocket multiplier fuses. Okay. So we need at least 4 of these because we have 4 things that we're not able to collect over there. I don't have any spare trade rocket fuses, do I? No, but I do have that. And you know what? I think we're just gonna leave it. Yeah, it sort of does belong here. We'll set up a statue for it later. Okay. Now we can turn these on. Enabled. We just gotta get home and build these things before the drones fill them up, just in case. Yeah. Back to Prime we go, finally. Oh no, one of our things just took off. Which one was it? Oh, it was the one right behind us, so that's phosphorus. It's fine. They've been going non-stop though, so I'm a little bit worried where all that phosphorus has ended up, because it probably should have filled up a container by now. Well, we only have 1 harvesting robot. Could have just carried it all. Trade fuses, where are, here they are. Take 4 of those. Now we already have 1 of these things right here. You're doing that. Can we snap? Should we even bother snapping more of these in right where we are? Let's give it a try. Yeah, that's good enough for me. Oh, you definitely fit in there. There's no reason you don't. There's nothing that we've built that's sticking over the edge. We'll glitch you in. If you're gonna make us glitch you in, we will glitch you in. Actually, if we go that way. Oh, no. Too late. Doesn't matter. We just gotta get these in. Alright, so we want that. That, and 2, 3, 4. No, that was the first one. Over here. There it is. Common larva. There we go. So these should fill up. We don't have, we do have places demanding it, but we don't have this on supply all. Go. So Aqualis should be supplying us with this stuff, and drones here should in theory be putting it away for us. Are we doing that with this? We're not supply alling it. And I don't know that I've set up the automated delivery shop. I mean, obviously there's some in here. Okay. So, I think there's so many things I want to do. I want to continue what we're doing, but I'm very, very tempted to go start immediately doing some biolab research on our new creatures here, because we have a biolab here. Fully stocked, well, it used to be fully stocked biolab. Let's go take a peek at our biolab. Yeah, we got a waterfall here. You gotta listen for the waterfall. Oh yeah, they changed these things, and I already had them positioned in, so can we still use these? Yeah, the DNA thing faces inward on both. Perfect. That's it. That's amazing. That's great. Cool. No, I wanted to check. These species is doing well. We already have 3 7s here. That's great. Oh, yeah, I was only carrying 7s and 8s anyway. That's fine. Water, food, water. Got water. Uh-oh. We're all out of food and water here. Alright, fine. Here we go. Alright, so let's go down the ladder over here to our test dome area. Oh, we have a bunch of sharkies. Are you being used? You are not. Alright, we want 8 and 8 in here. And I want to pick up all the sharkies. Let's put our 3 crabs in here. Ooh, they are big and they are stuck and they are adorable. Look at them. I actually really like the red crab. That's what a crab looks like, except for probably that adorable face it's got on the other side. We won't be able to tell because it can never get out. Oh, that's nice. Oh, they got out. We got a species 8. All right. Well, we're doing some experimenting right away. Let's see. So that was... Oh, I do like that. Color B as black for penguin and color white. Sorry, color A for white will make a very interesting penguin color. There is no pattern color or species at all on that. Skin pattern on this one is 4, and it appears to just be sort of dusty. You see on the tail edges there, and the legs and the arms. Looks like it rolled around in some flour. You get into the flour, you guys gotta grow. Oh, there's no size on these ones at all. Okay, so I am gonna try to find size 5s to put on those. These guys are size 5s. There's a size 5. Alright, good. We have one species 8 to make. Right over here. So we know that, darn, color B is the one we want for the top. So I'm going to do, we already did a purple one on the other planet. I'm going to do this. We're going to try the opposite. Oh, we are all out of color A. Alright, that's good. Fish eggs. Okay, we need ML. That should not be hard, actually. So this is where we had our ecosystems for aesthetics, but I don't know what's happening to all of our butterflies. Where are they going to? Because it should, in theory, be up here. This is just trees and flowers. I mean, I can look. I did not click on any of these. No, they are what they say they are. Oh, here we go. Yeah, perfect. Excellent. So I think those are the only, oh, hey, where did you go? There you go. I think those are the only colors, these are the only ones you have to put in. Asterisk, 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 these three. I think that's the only additional one I want to put in. I don't want to risk that I'm going to be getting extra chance of these ones. I know we've seen very good evidence that you can get anything from any creature. We've gotten species 2 from petting species 8. So, you know, you don't have to get traits that are part of the creature, but I don't want to add to it. So let's go with just as basic as we can, no variants or nothing. Let's go take a peek at what a reverse penguin looks like. Okay, you are not from this one, buddy. Also adorable. Can you, you know what? You can get out of the way. It's a little bit too bright. With my flashlight, I mean. But it is definitely pretty white feathers. Look how bright that gets. Oh yeah, we aren't feeding these ones. That's gonna, ooh, hey, wow. Is that actually working? No, we didn't, we got a variant one, and they have no variants, neither of those guys. Oh, never mind, this one does. Alright, well, we do have to put some food in there if we want to get more traits from them. But that's the gist. And the more we put in, okay, that's going to be yellow. We have no color A at all. Wow. I don't even know if those ones make color. They do. Oh, right. No, you guys are not color A's. So, color B. What goes good with a blue? And that's gonna go on the belly, I think, right? Yeah. We haven't seen what green looks like. I'm gonna go with that. And you know what? I am gonna start experimenting. I mean, that's what the biolab's for. And since we have a couple of these and growing, we're gonna go with species 8 experimentation. I don't know what would look good on the green. It's a pretty light color green. Should we go with something that contrasts it so we can see it stand out? That's pretty obvious. We also have to choose, no, we don't have to choose bioluminescence at all. We should get this applied, but we do have to pick a pattern to see it. So we're gonna go with pattern 1. Let's see what pattern 1 looks like. And you know what? I am going to choose bioluminescence 10 because then it will really stand out and we'll get to see what it looks like. Oh, size 5, please. If we've got any left, yeah. Ooh, where did we put the pattern in? There we go. Just don't need a variant, but we've got one. We're going to put it in. The full Monty. Oh, variant 2, or sorry, variant 1 is the naked one. No feathers. Skin pattern, I don't see it on there. I don't know what pattern 1 does. I'm not carrying water. Okay. Where? Yeah, it's inside. I'm like, where did our white one go? I was coming over here to see it. Oops. No. There we go. You know what? I got a better idea. Since we're not filling up this thing with huge crabs, let's take you all the way down here. That you were the wrong one. Anyway, I do like these guys. Okay, I think I'll do more of that, you know, between seasons. But that's the gist of what I want to get doing over here. Do I have anywhere for species? I don't think so. Frog eggs. Fish eggs are already full. I'm going to put that in there though. And Fido is probably full. Do I have a shredder here? No, it's going to be on the list. I know, but the water's all around us, so it's hard to remember to prioritize it. Anyway, that's why it beeps twice. Here they are. I knew I was collecting them somewhere. Okay, so I can make a bunch more color A's. That's good too. I am going to take these guys home though. Yeah, I'm not. I'm going to demand all of that stuff. I don't know that all of them. Yeah, pretty much that whole row. I mean, they don't make colors Goldens, but yeah. Color A from here to there. So I might have even missed a few. No, it looks like I got the whole list. Here to there. I think I even requested the Abstrius. Oh yeah, it's in there. Mixed brown. Ooh, whoop-de-doo. Yeah, let's bring that stuff home. The animal effigies, I don't know where I want them yet, so they're gonna go in storage upstairs for the moment. You know what? No, they're not. I think we have storage at the museum. Now we have to completely rebuild the museum because why would we have this museum when we these days have like a Megadome? What could we do with a Megadome museum? Maybe. perhaps. So this might get demolished at some point, but that would be in a later season. We're going to wrap this thing up pretty soon, I think. Maybe tomorrow. And coming soon, I'm not sure what we're doing yet. I don't know if we're going to do a Selenia start, or if I'm super tempted to just start my humble save and progress that through the entire series, just like we did here, because I really do like that humble save. And let's go check this out while we're here. This is something I've been curious about the whole time we've been away. Which suit are we missing? Do we have the Plesio? I'm not looking at the names here. Betio, Fablo, Tubio, Kipto, Sipto, Comto, Etio. Oh, we do have the Plesio. So this one here is hard to get. It comes pretty much, this is what the wiki says, and it must be where I got it, because I think I started this save in specific just to get it, because my other save was cursed and didn't get it. In the wreck over there behind the waterfall, there's a normal wreck, not a procedural wreck. And the waters were just behind in the mountain hill behind the waterfall mountain. And there's a safe in there that you need to use fusion energy cells to open up, and that will get you that one. Mikio is another one of those ones that is a random number generator chance of being in. I think maybe that's the one you can get in that satellite crash. That's, oh, I think I can actually see it right from here, right over there. Anyway. So, without any of the spacesuits from our new worlds, I don't know where I put them, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, actually, why don't I count this side first? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 15 spacesuits. So I'm going to have to look up whether that's enough or not. And in the meantime, let's see. Yeah, there's room in the snacks thing for now, so it's going to have to go in there. We don't have a poster section. We don't have our redwood tree upstairs. We're going to have to get some room for that somewhere. I think that's what our Megadome is going to be for, is the trees. We might have to engineer something with the redwoods, depending on how tall they get in the tree pots. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Oh, hey, there's one of those there. I'm going to put you in there for now, because you're pretty unique. Look at that. It's got 3. I don't even know which kind of domes those are. Neat. Production. I think we put them all over here. Gold, Glitch, Starforma, Sunnyo. Oh, and Colonia. I did not take an extra Colonia home, so just double checking these names. Did we see a Teria? Yeah, we did. Pretty sure we did. Yeah. Well, I don't want to take the shirt off my back, so before we go today, let's go take a peek at our exchange shuttle here. Change that to Selenia and see what's for availability here. We should somewhere have a spacesuit. I know we looted an extra. It's possible that spacesuits are not on the list of things you can call, but that would be annoying. You know what we should do is see if we accidentally brought it to another planet. Oh yeah, we would have probably brought it to Humble, and we might have forgot to bring it with us when we left. Because we did go to Humble last. No, it's not on any of the lists, so I might have to start getting some rockets put together so I can go visit all of our planets again. Yeah, before we go, let's check on these. How are these doing? Look at that, it is working. They are delivering them. I don't think I have the space to put all of it away, but that's fine. When these are full, they're full. It's just about getting the deliveries set up. I'm glad it worked. That's going to be it for today, everybody. Until next time, have a good time.